Am I finding out about that this session?
You may. I'm gonna try and get
Okay.
y'all. I'm gonna try and get y'all out of here, so that y'all can level up.
All right.
Um,
We were looking at our subclasses. We were talking about what we want to do for an hour. It was great. We're all on the same page now in that regards.
I forgot my notebook.
Go ahead.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where to put it.
Is it on the desk?
It's the sparkly one. It's just where I was keeping my campaign notes. Oh yeah, it is underneath here.
Yeah, Val showed us her cat, Brett. He weighs 15 pounds.
Who does?
Her cat.
My cat.
Val's cat weighs 15 pounds.
Oh, nice.
He's a big kitty.
Monkey boy. Okay.
They're talking about you.
I recall that was the same way to my Cocker Spaniel I had when I was in high school.
Nice.
So what are you trying to earn on the shirt? It says earn it, but I can't read the rest of it.
Lexi.
House
Scott's asking
matters.
about the meaning of your shirt.
Oh, me. Sorry. I
Okay.
what shirt I have. Purdue basketball.
Oh, okay.
You from Delaware?
No, Purdue Boilermakers, Indiana.
Okay.
Yep.
We have Purdue. We had the chemical factories down here. Oh no,
We
wait,
have the
that was
chicken up
DuPont.
here.
We have Purdue chickens down here.
Yeah, pretty
That's
chicken.
right. Never mind.
Yeah. Spelled a
Yeah,
little
really good
different.
chicken
but-
Caesar wrap. Put some chicken there, some cheese, some lettuce. Your favorite sauce, in my case, barbecue. It's like, well, yeah. Nom.
Yeah, I'm a third generation Boilermaker, so I bleed black and gold. So you'll see a lot of blue shirts.
Okay, so
Oh,
we all
very
good?
Yep.
All right. So let's see. So who was it that had the bell and who rung the bell?
That would be Cronus.
right?
Cronus
Yeah,
had it.
Cronus.
He rang it. The mass went into the wheel. It spun. It opened up to a cavern to explore.
All right. So you see this opening. I'll read it one more time. Access to channel behind. So it's kind of dim light inside. It's about 40 feet across, and it rises out of y'all's sight. So what I would say is out of game. It will be best not to split the party, so you either go in or you don't. That's my advice.
It's also a pretty good song. I'll post it in the chat later tonight.
Send Indo rock.
So, well, like I said, don't split the party. So, if you're gonna test the waters, don't go all the way through, unless you're.
No, that's what we got all the rope for.
Yeah, that is
Like
what
Gil's dad's like, pull him back, pull him back.
So, just picture like you would, a normal, weird movie where just the opening appears out of this side of the cliff. And what was that movie? Stargate, something like that.
Oh yeah, the chevron symbols, the ring spins, it locks a symbol, it spins, and it locks another symbol. That was a great series.
But it's like you see this opening and like there's very low light inside. But from what you can tell from how it starts before it fades into darkness, the walls inside, the stonework is exemplary.
What does that mean?
Very, very pretty and perfect.
And with my my stone knowledge is a thing that I have. Can I see who like made the stone?
You've got that stone cutting.
It's stone. My laptop's for. It's like it's yeah, stone cutting. I thought you said cutting for some reason. Sorry. Yeah, stone cutting.
I mean, you can see the column rings that you might be familiar with, and some of the flagstones, but until you get close up to it, you can't really tell because it's at least 45 to 50 feet from everybody's eyes because y'all still on outside the opening.
All right.
Right.
Wolfric has an idea. Does anybody have paper?
Yeah.
Character
Oh,
or
Why
real
don't you
life?
do a rubbing of this? Like, it's like, why don't you guys make like a rubbing of this so you can present it to as records later on?
Yeah. Actually, let me see. I don't think I actually have paper.
I think he does.
I have paper in real life, but I don't think that's going to help us here.
Yeah.
Parchment.
Rub it.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't have anything like that.
I know. Well, imagine if you presented it back to your bosses with what you discovered, they might give you a nice bonus.
Didn't anyone take keen memory as a feat?
No.
He doesn't have a feat yet.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you start to see some circular shapes, but you can't really tell from your distance. Give me a group perception check, please. Everybody.
All right, out of character. Well, make sure you don't step on the trigger stone. We don't want to deal with a big rock.
Perception.
So I'm logging
Investigation.
back in right now, man. I do apologize. It's not
It's all right.
Hey.
Started out good.
Ooh.
No, roll good.
Oh no! Nat 1, modified 7.
I mean, I had a
We
nat.
balance each other out. That's good.
Yeah.
I did
So-
have a
My
nat
stuff was
20,
supposed to be my
so
bread and butter skill, and I screwed it up.
So Cronus would be the first one, and then Killian and Theodora after that. You can't see it, but you can start. The air kind of smells like old scrolls.
Oh,
Oh, squirrel.
we should,
rolls.
scrolls.
Oh,
We might have found this game's version of the Dead Sea Scrolls. We should probably yoink all of them. You know, for purely scientific research.
For educational
Don't have a lot of
purposes.
money.
And it is. And I'll give you one more, Cronus. You would be the one to I guess not hear the sound, that it is silent, and any sound you get the feeling that any sound that the party makes will be muffled kind of supernaturally.
Oh, a zone of silence.
So I hear an uncomfortable silence. Like,
Pretty much. You're like, wow, this is way quiet.
right? I should hear some type of floral fauna type of thing, but I hear nothing. It's the absence of sound.
Right.
Well,
Hello, Dirkus, my old friend. It seems I have come to speak with you again.
I mean,
how about go around the table and see what everybody thinks they want to do, and y'all decide as a group, and we'll hit it.
I mean, I think we've come too far to turn back now. I mean, you know, this place really hasn't hurt us. I mean, we've got hurt by things in here, but nothing. It's been semi-friendly. I mean, we've slipped in, you know, acid and stuff like that and plants, but for the most part, it really hasn't seemed to be anything out to get us. We've just stepped in the wrong spot. So I say we continue on, see where this journey takes us.
I'll second that.
I'll third it.
Same.
Right?
Yeah, not a question of if we go in, but who's going in first.
do you want me to
Alright.
go first?
Well, actually, Wolfric asked Killian to make sure that that door doesn't close behind us. We might need to get out.
How do I make sure of that?
Good idea.
Did the doors open like outward or like slid or
It's just like
Or like an
opening
iris?
appeared, an opening appeared.
Oh
so,
yeah, we should probably jam that up.
so like almost like an aperture of a camera? It kind of just from nothing it came into something.
Right. And
So as long as nobody remove the mask from the wheel thing, I think we'll be fine, right?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Sounds
Yeah.
logical.
That does not sound like suspicious at all.
Yeah, like, but I really wanted one of those things. They look cool.
Imagine if we all like going in and suddenly someone in the like dark room just come out and take it out. And we all
Then
No.
then let's make sure nobody's in this room with us. Okay? Just look around.
Does anybody have the light cantrip?
I do.
I have a lantern.
light
So-
might be
Right.
good. Well,
Yeah, I have the light cantrip.
I have divine sense.
Yeah,
Light
what?
could be really good or really bad, real quick.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
here's
I
what
mean,
you do. Wolfric is being serious now. He says what you do is you actually cover one of your eyes, and then that way that eye doesn't have to adjust if the light goes out.
pirate.
Well,
if you do
I
have light, that would be
Yeah.
useful. I'm just gonna
I mean, you
tell
can
you that.
you can
Yeah.
cast that on anything else, like a shield or something like that, so I can use that as like a lighthouse type of thing.
well, I was just gonna touch Cronus and make him light up.
Wow.
Yeah, that would work
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfric
Very
nods
light.
while Killian is, and he's Minnie Mouse like, "Hey, Killian, he's glowing."
Yeah, I'm not 10 feet
Yeah.
wide, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
While everyone is discussing, I just gonna start cast detect magic just in case.
Good idea.
I'll do another perception check.
I'll assist Wolfric on that perception check.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll
assist him.
assist you on that.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
just me. It's like it's a modified 23. I immediately became suspicious when he entered the room. So Wolfric's perception check is a modified 23 after entering this room.
Did everybody go in?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did we actually go
Yeah.
in yet, or are we still
Are
discussing?
we looking around the same room?
I was gonna say, can I look around the outside just to make sure there's no traps or anything like that on the outside before we enter?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will look for traps. That's the thing.
I was just a general perception check. I don't know if that counts or not.
Yeah, I don't count towards it. I mean, it just opened on the side of the cliff, and so I mean, as far as you can tell, it's quite magical.
Yeah, there's
So
nothing suspicious about that at all.
no, but there is no traps, so you're welcome to proceed in or don't.
Do you want a marching order for how we go in?
We're not going to be using. I'm going to show you a picture shortly if you go in, but we're not going to really need a map right now.
Well, you said it was like 40 feet wide, right? Or is that
Yeah.
from start to finish?
Just picture at least a 40-foot across sphere, just a big circle. as far as
Okay.
you can-
Well, what about
Cool.
how wide is it? Like, are we able to go 2 by 2 or?
40 foot. So
Okay.
the opening, is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay.
because the last one was pretty much 6 feet wide. We can only go like single file type of thing.
Okay, I got you. At least 10 foot, like a 10-foot square.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you can either, go in like the A-team or whatever, just
A
like a
lot.
like a big V, or just tell me 2x2s, or
Let's go with the diamond formation.
Yeah.
That way nobody can be surrounded.
6 across. If there's a
I can
point,
take up the back.
if there's a point man, just tell me who it is. Point man, point woman.
Yeah, I mean,
Kronos, you going in first
Yeah, I
with
don't-
your heavy armor,
Yeah.
or do you want a little bit sneakier in Killian? Do you go in first?
if Killian wants to go, I have no problem relinquishing my, lead position. But if no one else wants to go, I'll go. I don't have a problem with it. So,
Who's got
Alright.
who's got the
It's
light? Or is
it's a group decision, really. We
Yeah.
are walking in the dark.
Yeah, I
here.
think Wolfric should be if Killian is leading, Wolfric should be there because if something attacks, he hits things really, really hard.
Hmm.
Which gives Killian time to react to whatever's going on. What do you think of
The
that?
thi-
Oh,
The thing
but
is-
Cronus is the one that's lit up though, so he should probably
Yeah.
go first.
yeah, he's like
Okay.
lit up.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: Kronos is an easy target right now because he lit up the whole
So-
room.
So put the
Don't tell him
beefy.
that.
So put the beefy boys up front, like the beefy people up
Mhm.
front. That
I
way.
could be in.
Yeah,
I could be in the back. I could.
and then have at least one heavier AC person in the back as well. So you don't
I'll
have
cover
just
the rear.
okay.
Cool.
All right.
Right now, stay in the middle of the formation then.
All right. So who's the first one? Cronus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm, you're beaking light, so I'll just
beefy light.
yeah.
All right. So the group's gonna go in. Moments after you enter, globes of pale moonlight emerge in the air. They drift about like fat fireflies.
Oh.
And in their light, a gilded dome gleams 200 feet overhead.
Huh.
Can I try and catch one of these moon motes?
Sure you can. It'd be like trying to catch a bubble or something. But you can try.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll try it. It's like I'm going to try and cut my hands and catch one so I can study it better.
As Wolfric's doing that, Cronus, the bell is going to disappear from your hand, and the opening is now shut.
Sure.
Oh, crap.
It was 50-50 that was gonna happen, really.
What about
Yeah.
Yeah,
the?
Wolfric is like, what was that?
What about
Wolfric,
Wolfric's
did
sword?
you do that?
It's like,
What
I
did
didn't
you
do that.
touch?
I
Uh,
said, I don't
What did
think
you
I did.
touch?
He looks at the ground at his feet. Does he notice anything? Did he step on any triggers?
nope.
Is the talking magical Wilfred sword doing anything? Glowing, speaking, anything of that nature?
I don't know. I got. Hey, buddy. You want to let us know what's going on here because I'm really confused. To the sword.
Right now, you're gonna kind of see that you looked at it, almost like mimic like fireflies in the sword, just like sparkling around in itself.
He points out the fire and says, "Hey guys, my cool sword is glowing. It's all sparkly." He shows Killian too. And he just like points to his sword so that they can see the sparkles all over the blade.
Is that a bad thing?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, it says I don't know. It's reacting to something though.
So
That's horrible.
as soon as y'all get in, I'm gonna send you a picture, and just it'll be easiest just to do it on Messenger.
All right, I'll check Messenger.
Y'all gonna be at the bottom of that in the center.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh wow.
so y'all gonna be at the bottom, and there's gonna be this winding staircase with an inner
Oh.
free drop. Okay, and as you're going around, there's going to be scrolls everywhere in little slots, and in each level, there's going to be like reading rooms just all over the freaking place.
Is this
All right.
And it just keeps
scroll
going up,
magical in any mean?
Oh, you're gonna go blind, Piper.
and it's
Now, Wolfric is going to carefully pull out a sturdier looking scroll, something that might not break when he touches it, just try and read it. Does he know what language it's in?
you're gonna start pulling them out.
Well, he says, I wonder what language this is. And unless someone stops, he's going to try and pull it out.
We should
Anyone
be
try to
careful
stop him?
about
Killian will reach
School
out and
of
stop
Magic
Wolfric from
first.
touching anything.
Yeah, y'all
He just
wanna,
gets confused look on his face. He's like, oh, right. And he just takes his hand off it.
Okay, let's check the
Don't
school of magic
just
first.
start
Is-
touching things.
yeah, if y'all want to talk it out before we start, that's cool.
Yeah, Wolfric likes to touch things, so just be aware of that moving forward. He likes to touch things. If it's
He's
there,
a
he's going
kid.
to touch it.
Does it look like the gold bracelet with the dragons on it would go anywhere in there? Like,
Oh yes. Yeah.
like someplace to rest it on an altar or something like that, or
So picture yourself just being in like the biggest freaking circular library in Lord of the Rings, and anything could have a place in there, but there's just so much stuff. But at the moment, all you can see is scrolls, just
Sure.
everywhere scrolls.
light them
okay,
up.
let's
Oh,
And Wolfric says,
Who did just
Wolfric's like, hey, should we take these things and see if they're worth money?
Do they look like they're organized in any type of way? Like before we start pulling stuff out, let's see like what could be like bad for us or maybe good.
Oh yeah,
for
Piper
us.
did say something about detect magic, right?
Yes,
So
I have detect
yeah.
magic on it. I'm trying to say it out loud.
sorry.
Okay, so let's assume that we look at one of the scroll. Like, are there any magical mean, or are they just like information scroll?
So go ahead and give me, Piper, an investigation check.
I'll give you 5 of my luck points, Piper. So add 5 to your roll.
Do I have to give an investigation check, or is this like a thing?
No.
Or
Oh,
that
for
is gonna
detect
be
magic, right?
yeah, it's gonna be a 14. Detect magic does not require any roll, but you can have it if you want.
Well, I thought you were trying to read it, but I mean, you detect magic all over the freaking place.
If let's just say the scroll that whose name again, Scott.
Yeah,
What
Wolfric. He was going to touch one, and then Keelan's like, nope, nope, nope. It's like he's like,
the
oh
one
right,
that
it might be cursed.
Wolfric about to touch. What school of magic is it?
With that 14, so that first one that he grabbed, it's actually a notebook that it's full of handwritten comments of an underground trade, underground weather, crop cycles, crop circles, grain storage, beer brewing, waterworks, dynastic geologies, and gossip.
But
Yeah,
but
historians
no
would be interested in
curse,
these.
right?
So it's in common, or what language is it?
That one is in common. I mean, there's just, for lack of better terms, a little bit of everything in there.
Okay.
All right, now the next question: do we want to take all this with us?
Do we have?
Do you have a
we-
bag of holding?
I don't think we have the wage capacity to carry all of this.
Yeah, we might be able to take a couple of them, but I don't think we can take everything. Much as I
Yeah.
would like to.
Each, probably.
Well, and this is just stuff at like the bottom level. Like,
Mm-hmm.
seems like the better stuff would be up the stairs. Like, you don't keep the good stuff on the first floor.
Yeah, there might be
Like,
things that are gold line or platinum line that might be, more appealing.
So
Yeah.
let's get the feel for the place first, and before we touch anything. Yes.
Yeah, and Wolfric can start to touch it. It reaches out again. It's like, oh, nope.
I was slap his hand.
You want to keep.
He just gives you a wounded look like a child who's like, I know I wasn't supposed to, but I couldn't resist.
Well, okay. Hold on.
Okay. I think the new formation is Piper is going to be up front with Cronus,
Okay.
right? And he's gonna keep his eye on the magical thing. If something grow really bright, like the brightest among them all, I just gonna call out to the team.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
Into it.
Okay. So y'all start. So basically, you're gonna go up like 2 by 2 up the stairs.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna start going up, and y'all get up, 10 to 15 feet, and y'all hit like the first one of those reading rooms. Do y'all wish to go in or just keep going up?
Can I do a perception check on the room?
Can I see like
Your camera?
anybody in the room at all?
That's one of the things I'm looking for. It's like also is there something in there that might be of interest to the party? So general perception check.
Yep.
I'll help you then. Since
All right,
we're
that will
both
be with
doing this.
advantage. That is a modified 20 with the advantage. Thank you.
Nice.
So what y'all can tell, there's reading lamps in each of the rooms, but there's no oil in them. And you also get the sense that scrolls or writings that were outside look different in here. It's like there's different types of books.
Wait a minute, these are books now, not scrolls.
I'm going
but
to
books?
pick up one of the books.
So I have some oil on me. But
Same.
I was thinking about what if we lit one of these lanterns, would anything special happen, or would it just give us more light?
Either way, it can't hurt.
Well, it can, but
Well, it can because I only have one like canteen of oil.
yeah, me too.
Can the lamps be removed, Brett, or are they fixtures?
Is somebody gonna go, Cronus, you gonna fiddle with it to touch it?
Yeah,
I just want to touch
Do
it.
you want to send me in first? So
Go, Piper.
I mean,
Go
if you
kill
want to, you can go ahead.
I mean,
I'll
like
stand
you
close.
got better. You got better perception than me.
Send that Mikey. He'll do it. He'll do anything.
Yeah, I mean, can I look at one of the lanterns and see if it looks like it could be removed, and see if I can try to light it? I mean, see if anything happens special with it.
Yep. So as Kronos goes to one of these reading lamps. He's trying to check it out to see if, where do you put the oil in or something like that. And as you go to fiddle with it, it's gonna glow softly as soon as you touch it without having to put anything in it.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's awesome. Now, is it a fixture or can it be moved? That's the next question.
It's fixed.
I was gonna say if we could take it with us, we might have an eternal what was that thing? It's like eternal flame lamp or whatever. I can't remember the name.
Can I just go around and touch all of the lights then?
Yes, you
Uh,
may.
I will look at the books. You said that there's some on the table, right?
Yeah, Wolfric looks at you. Is like, can I touch stuff now?
Sure.
It's like
Yay! He starts
Like
touching the.
Sheldon.
He grabs a couple and he grabs a book right there.
In this room, is there any like magic item that are brighter than other, like among the book?
As far as you can tell right now, no. It's like you start to get the sense that even though you see the writings may be different on the sides, the more you kind of look, the more they kind of look the same. They kind of like, this one's shorter, this one's longer, but
Oh, okay, got it.
Mm.
Let's just check it one by one. Start leading, guys.
Wait, so there was a little table in the middle of the room with the lamp.
there is a reading lamp and reading rooms. Excuse me. There would be one main table in the middle, but nothing per se is on the table yet.
So there were no open books on the table or anything like that? Like
No, everything was in its place on a shelf.
Okay. Sorry, you were breaking up a little bit. I didn't mean to keep cutting you off.
Sorry,
It's okay. I'm sorry.
I'm on a
Can I-
laptop mic now, so
Does the table have like any like compartment to it at all that keeps stuff in?
Ooh.
Or
If you're doing that as an investigation, I will help you.
yeah,
Um,
I'm just asking the DM first.
without having to look further, you can tell that it's just straight up perfect wood cuts. There's no drawers. It's just like table, 4 legs.
Mm. Let's check the shelf then.
Yeah, I did pick up a book. Brett, what happens when I open it up?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not my strong suit. My intelligence is a +0. 12.
It's not bad.
As far as Wilfred can tell, I mean, it's gibberish.
Can I take a peek at it? Do I understand it?
Sure.
Intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Oof. A 9. We both can't read.
Good for you.
Oh.
Doesn't even I don't even know what type of gibberish dialect that is.
We both
Yeah.
look at each other and throw the book.
It's like wait a minute. He pulls up his finger. He's like and he's like, Piper, we can't understand this thing.
Got it.
Book fight.
Like we both tried. It doesn't make any sense to us.
Can
Okay,
I
what if-
look around the room and the shelf checking for traps? I should probably do that before we go through everything, but
Is it?
If I gonna look at the book, is it gonna be history check or investigation or like arcana?
Right here, it's all intelligence. So,
Oof.
who's got the highest?
Sure,
intelligence
why
of the
not?
group?
Right.
Yes. Hello,
I have a-
brother. I also know nothing.
I think that might be our Azamar. What's her name again? I'm sorry.
Theodora.
Theodora. These books are insulting us. They're making us feel dumb.
She's gonna be like, it's Theo. It's fine. Give me the book.
Theo. All right, sorry. I remember you. If I remember correctly, you do have the highest intelligence of everyone here.
Doesn't Val
Um,
actually?
I'm gonna take the
Yeah.
the book and look at it, I suppose, and I'm also going to use 3 luck points to add
I'll
to
give you
this.
5 more too. So add 5 more to that. I want to know what this thing is, even if it's nothing.
So that's gonna be +8, whatever I roll.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
23.
So it's a 23 then. I don't know how to add it to there, but so
So
I'm smart.
So-
we
Theodora is gonna kind of understand it a little bit, and what you are going to be reading about is the treasure was hidden by a persecuted, all-powerful secret dwarven society.
whoa.
The secret society is widely known to have mastered powerful arcane lore, rendering it invulnerable to attack. And that's what you can make out about this particular book.
I think your buddy might be interested in that, Theo.
So, 2 questions. Is this area still this unnaturally silent that it was when we first started?
mean,
Mm.
You start, let's see, how can I explain this? The group starts looking at each other, man, and you're like, there's just so much information here, and it's very overwhelming. Give me a another group perception check, please.
All right. I will use my last 5 luck points to this.
Ooh. I'm gonna-
Modify 23 with those luck points.
I keep forgetting the luck point.
Yeah.
I've used all mine now. I don't have them anymore.
It's okay.
Mm,
They roll over like rollover minutes, so
Damn.
whenever you remember to use them, you might be like, oh crap, I got hundreds of luck points.
Yeah, roll well.
So anybody over a 10 is going to kind of notice that, hey, those little fat firefly looking things are buzzing around and kind of starting to go up in the center.
Huh. Can I take the book with me?
Sure.
All right, I'm
Should
gonna put
probably
it in my
copy
pack.
down its content. Yeah. Yeah. Wolford says you should probably have you should probably make a note of its contents because I'm pretty sure a exploration guild or whatever might be into that.
Okay, yeah. I'll just put it in my pack and I'll just be like, okay, so from what I can gather, I couldn't really understand too much, but it just said the treasure is hidden by a dwarven society and they're invulnerable to attack. So I don't know what that means, but do with that as you will. Brent.
We always think that.
Yeah.
I mean, that might just be bluster. If I'm being honest.
You and your dwarves.
Well, it seems
Where I
like
come
Can-
from, I
before we move on to this onto another room, can I just check the shelf and everything for like, is there a hidden door or like traps or anything around the room?
I can tell you right now, there's not. I don't want you to waste your time.
Oof.
I'm
Okay.
gonna sprint up the stairs.
Yeah. So Wolford is going to try talking to Sword again. It's like, hey, are any of these books important? Please say something to the Sword.
The little sparkles in your sword are kind of mimicking the ones going up. So they kind of like, depending on how you're holding the blade, they're either going up off the blade or.
Oh, he has it strapped to his
going up.
back.
That's
It's really
dope.
secure with his robe.
That's a cool visual.
Yep. So he
And-
says the sword. He says, I think the sword wants us to go up.
Yeah, Val's gonna tap Kronos and say, let's
Yeah.
let's get going up. You go first, lamplighter.
sure.
Yeah, without looking, Wolford grabs another book and just puts it in his bag. He says, I'll figure it out later.
And as we're walking up, I'll just say to the group, it looks like sound things are very important in this area. So if you see something that makes a weird sound or a sound, just keep that in mind because it seems like audible things are kind of key in this place to me. I don't know.
Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna take the book out again and I'm just gonna like flip through the pages. Can I hear it? Like that crisp like flip, you know?
Oh, I mean, whatever you can picture in your mind, ancient book doing. it's not gonna crack like it's brittle, but it's almost like in its pristine nature. But you can tell that it's been there for so long that
But it makes a sound.
But it makes a sound when I do that though.
I would say since it's so quiet in there, it's gonna make a very loud sound.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and keep in mind I grabbed another book without looking at it. When we have time, I'll go through it and see if it turns to dust or something. If not, I'll learn a new language.
That's a demon.
It will take some time, but if it survives,
Actions have
100%
consequences.
a demon in that book.
yeah, and once I learn whatever language the book is in, I will share it with the rest of the party. Then we'll all know whatever that language is.
All right,
This is
let's
Wolf
go up.
saying that, by the way.
Let's go up. I'm
Okay,
gonna start. Would it be the
Let's
first
go up.
time a sword told me to do something? I'm just gonna start.
All right, I'm gonna shift over to the bed so I can stretch out. I was standing at register for several hours today, and I'm kind of sore.
All right, just keep your clothes on.
Well, I will. It's just that I have to stretch out because my spine compresses if I don't.
No, I hear you. I'm just joking. All right, so
Concrete floors aren't the best thing to stand on.
the group's ready to go up.
So we move
Yes.
on to the next level.
Yeah. If there's anything that's farther up, I
So-
mean isn't that what X say? Up is out or something like that.
Mhm.
The way out is up.
Yeah, and I got this book as an experiment. If it survives, we can try and understand it. But if it disappears, then we'll know that we can't take stuff out of here.
Above water, so it's still takeable.
Well, one of the magics I know about is like a book is preserved, but if it ever leaves that area, it immediately turns to dust because all the years catch up to it at once.
Who's up front? Is it Kronos and Piper? Okay, so as you're going up to the next level, I'm gonna put this in chat just to make sure y'all catch it correctly, and I will let y'all read it as I say it. Dwarves generously ring this 200-foot drop with a balustrade of snarling dragons. A gilded dome gleams overhead. It has been etched with glyphs, diagrams, and inscriptions. Sometimes they move.
Ooh.
Against the outer wall, 7 busts of Laudum sits on pedestals placed on most vertices of octagon inscribed in the floor. Each bust wears a different expression as it contemplates the dome. And where the 8th bust would sit is instead a round stone door, Laudum's face smiles at you from the center.
Oof. Creepy.
And he's the god of mischief, if I can read my notes right.
It was like
Mystery, I think.
mystery and
There you go. Mystery. Okay. That's what that letter is.
darkness and lost treasure as well.
Nice.
So I'm
Very much.
guessing there's some sort of treasure things happening, maybe? We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, I very much like the sound of that.
Yes.
Let's keep
Yep,
going.
payday, and we're out. I like that plan.
Okay. So I guess we just go up and
Oh, and as we're going up, I'm going to check my sword because apparently they want us to go somewhere in particular. So I'm going to
Wait.
keep glancing over it from time to time.
so we saw that thing. Is that at the very top?
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like where the fairy flies are going.
And we can't tell how many levels this library type deal has. Or can we see the top? I mean, we can see the top, but do we know how many levels?
At least 5. At least 5.
Well, I mean, is that where the
Yeah.
200-foot drop comes into play?
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
duh. Yeah, makes sense.
So okay, so can I tell, I guess, what the glyphs or diagrams and inscriptions like say, or the meaning, or
Are you
Any of
saying you're
these?
curious to learn what's in there?
yes, I want to see if it's some type of puzzle that we have to solve. I want to see if I have to move some glyphs right now, and if some things are going to attack me in the process of
Okay.
moving said glyphs.
While everyone is looking about it, I gonna tell the team like if you want or want to grab many book as you want, you can because after we hit a long rest, I gonna cast comprehend languages and translate it out for you guys if you want it.
Is it? Can we tell what language the books are written in?
I would like who we got? Oscar. I didn't see your names. Oscar and Theodora.
Yeah.
Both give me wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Wait, what?
I am.
Oh,
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw. Hold on, that's a saving throw.
Oh my god!
I
Wow.
still got. I still have plus.
what
two.
did you roll?
Oh, he rolled a
What do
4.
you?
Oh,
Oh no!
I
Wait.
rolled a 1.
Oh,
you
you
rolled
rolled a
No.
one.
What were they? Tell me.
13, I got a 13 and he got a 4.
Oh.
Isn't that lovely?
But he rolled a natural 1, but he got +3 for a wisdom save. But
Yeah, that's.
it was a natural 1.
Understood. Oscar, you got to take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just took a stroke. So what does that mean?
From what? Wait.
Like from what?
Get
What is
disadvantage on
happening?
all your skill checks, right?
Who's
Disadvantage on all your skill
who's
checks.
got who has the highest intelligence in the group?
Al.
I believe that is actually Theo, unless
Wow.
I'm wrong.
I think that's
Wow.
me.
Or, oh yeah.
Okay,
wow.
what's your intelligence?
I have a 15.
All right, what's yours?
Very good.
12.
Alright.
I think everybody else is like a 10 and 11.
Yeah, I'm a 10.
All right.
Yeah, we're wise, but we're not smart.
I'm not wise either. So.
Val, you gonna take a look at Oscar and you'll be like, crap, I think he's becoming obsessed.
Becoming what? Sorry.
Obsessed.
Best. Okay.
Obsessed with knowledge. Yeah.
Joke's on you. My character's already obsessed.
All right.
Hey, there is a place somewhere on here where it can track exhaustion. Do you guys know where it is?
I think the water do it, right? The water doesn't do it.
No. I mean on D&D. Sorry, out of game. D&D Beyond.
Oh.
There's a place to track exhaustion. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
right
yes,
next to it's under condition. So you
It's
got
under your hit point,
Yes.
and if you click on condition, it's gonna be on the bottom right, the
Perfect.
last one.
Okay. I just wanted to know where
okay.
it was, just in case.
Huh.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can just click on
Yeah.
that exhaustion.
just don't get 5 more or you're dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Oh,
Six
seriously?
exhaustion.
I
Yeah.
could die of exhaustion.
Yeah, at level
Yes.
6 it's death.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to read what disadvantages you had. So like, if I had to like help you out, like I can give you just
Okay.
before you do any
Val,
checks or something, just remind me to give you guidance. Sorry.
All right.
go
quick
ahead.
question for the party: how many people have lesser restoration?
I think Kralik and
Oh.
Druid have access to that, but we are still level 2, so no one have it.
Yeah, I think that's a level 2 spell, right?
I think so.
Maybe it is. I'm not sure.
Maybe 3, I can't remember, but
Oh,
It's
that's
okay.
2. I have it at level 2 when I play. So
Just be careful on your checks, and like if you do a check or something, I'll try and remember to give you guidance to help you out.
Also,
Cool.
luck point.
Yeah.
That's
we do luck.
important too.
Okay. So I noticed that Oscar is getting a bit obsessive about the books. So I'm just gonna you're towards the back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of just walk back towards you in the back and just kind of nudge you along and make sure you're coming and sticking with us and we don't lose you in the back of the group.
kind of
Oh,
hurt
hey.
hurt
have
him
you
in.
read this? It's
Yeah,
interesting.
You kind of see Oscar, he's like a kid in a candy store. He's like, oh, I want that. That one's pretty. I want that.
This is nice.
Can you please let go of my backpack? I'm not gonna show you the book again.
Oh, well, I mean, perfectly nice.
Then we'll we'll just keep moving up, I think.
All right. Get to the next level.
If there is any magical, you can tell the team because I think I'm still looking.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm checking my sword. If it starts to react, I'm going to look around.
So once y'all get up to the next level, y'all just gonna see all the rest of the fireflies shoot straight up to the dome and just kind of like a starburst in the dome.
Over's like, oh, that's pretty.
So there
Yoinks another book. Doesn't look at what it is, just yoinks another book at random.
so are
I
they
got 2 of those now.
are they still going up, or are we at the top level?
Y'all about halfway up,
Gotcha.
and it just kind of seems like you get to the next level and you're like, wait, is this the first one? Second floor? I can't remember. Everything starts to look the same.
Mm.
So it's very hard to tell if it looks any different. It pretty much is almost like a mirrored image of where we were at.
Not an exact mirror, but similar. I mean,
Right.
you can tell the writings are different, but
Mhm.
unless you investigate closer, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, sure. Why not? My intelligence is 0.
Yeah, I
Nat
will.
20.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah, the stupid kid got a nat 20 on his investigation.
He's really paying attention.
He's obsessed, man.
You're investigating
Everybody is
another.
starting to get assessed. That's
No, he's just like, I
concerning.
wonder where we are. This is starting to look familiar. And he just gets, he's like, oh, epiphany. What is this epiphany?
Okay. What are you investigating? Wolf?
Just the general landing. It's like you said to do an investigation check, but I can't remember what you said for now. And I got a nat 20 on it. I'm like, yeah, my intelligence is 0. I'll give it a go.
Tell me what you're looking at.
I'm looking at the well, I'm looking at a couple things. I'm looking at my sword, trying to see
Yeah.
if it's reacting to anything, and I'm looking at these books, trying to see if any of them look shinier than usual,
Okay.
and trying to detect if anything is amiss in the area. So there's 3 things I was looking for.
Okay. I mean, you can't tell if anything is actually missing because there's no, as far as y'all would know, the only ones that were missing were the ones that y'all snagged,
No, like nothing's weird, like amiss is what I used.
except for being eerily quiet.
Well, that's a given. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and yeah, go ahead and give me another. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw also.
A wisdom saving throw.
Mm,
All right.
Oh,
Can somebody give me guidance?
Not on
I'll
stage.
give you
Can-
like
Not on the
5 of
saving
my
throw.
luck point.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yep. Roll
That
high.
is a modified 17
I give you like
with
5.
those luck
more.
points.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wolfric is fine, but you kind of get that feeling like, whoa.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, he's like,
that
hey
felt
guys, something's tried to place an enchantment or something on me, and it almost had me. So just be aware that something is trying to slow us down, and I'm not sure why.
We can, okay. Can we tell that we are on a different floor, or can we tell that if we're going in circles or not?
You can tell up and down, but it still looks familiar like each time. But I mean, you're almost to the top.
Okay, so
the,
all right. So what I'm gonna do, is there like, I don't know, like railing, I guess, around the dome, like going up, I guess we're going upstairs, right? Spiral
Right.
staircase.
Right.
I'm gonna take a piece of my rope, just like a small, maybe like, I don't know, 6 inches or something like that. I'm just gonna, and then tie it on like the banister, just in case, like, if
Mhm.
we see it again, something's going on.
Okay.
so is this floor like the same as the last floor, or like similar in that way?
The
Or-
setup is the same,
Mm.
but books and scrolls are different.
Can I go
Grab the
back to
third
like
scroll.
to like the exact place that last time Wolfric pulled the book out and pulled something out?
Yeah, I pulled out 2 books so far. Might as well yoink a third. I'll look at them later. Joink.
Wait, does Killian want to go back down the floor?
No. This floor, but the exact same spot that last time Wolfric pulled out the book.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm putting it in the group chat, Brett. I have yoinked without looking 3 books.
okay. Yeah.
So books times 3.
Okay. So, yeah, Killian's gonna go and find that exact same shelf. And go ahead and give me your investigation check, please.
Can I assist him with that?
Sure.
All right, I'm taking the help action.
With the thank
Oh.
you with the advantage.
Yep, with
21.
advantage.
Okay. There's no book missing. But you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I
Oh,
will
no.
use like my 5 of my luck point, I guess.
The clarity.
In wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, please.
5 of my luck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
7.
All right.
Okay.
You will be joining Oscar in your first
Oh,
week
no!
of exhaustion.
I think the spirit is enriching us.
Has the party noticed this yet?
And Val's gonna start seeing a pattern, maybe.
Yep. So what I'm going to do. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm gonna wild shape. And I would like to wild shape into I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wild shape into like a panther type thing, and I'm gonna start this panther. I'm gonna try and start really pushing these guys up the steps.
Okay.
And just like not like nipping at their heels, but like really
Hurting.
trying to get them up these steps and get out of here before something happens.
You're hurting them.
Basically, you're swatting at us without the claws, right?
Yeah, I mean, like my claws aren't out, but like I'm like,
Yeah, it's like we feel the paw. It's like whapping us. It's like, yep.
move it along. I'm just move it along.
Anybody who's had a cat knows what that entails.
Your painful
So
form
that's-
is interesting, but not quite as interesting as a good book. I don't.
So I'm just gonna try and hurt everybody.
I'll notice Val is doing this and try and assist in the herd. I'm like, okay, I got the picture now. Let's do this.
Out of game question, when you
Yep.
wild shape, you keep your intelligence and wisdom, right? But the strength and
Mhm.
dexterity is of the form you take. Strength, dexterity, health points.
I believe so, but let me triple check.
Okay.
I know I keep like my smarts because it's not like polymorph.
Yeah, I
Right.
think the abilities are the same, but you take over their hit points and.
Yeah, maybe it's all abilities. Yeah,
Right.
I'll check it real
Kirsten,
fast.
do you know offhand? Mercy? Mercy's out. It's okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll look it up real fast.
I mean, I'll kind of like yell back to the group. Let's follow these floating things because they're still moving up, and everything else looks the same. So, I mean, we didn't see anything on the first floor. So, what's the second and third gonna do for us?
Yep.
Every once in a while, when WoW is like trying to push me, I would try to like grab books on my way. It's
Yeah.
like,
We're all
because I'm
doing
starting
roll
to get
things.
Yeah, I've already grabbed 3 of them. I might continue to grab at them. Who knows what these books can contain?
No, because I'm already obsessed. So like, I would try to grab as many as possible. I'm not going to look at it yet.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
Wolfric
at my
jumps with his
butter
sword
with like,
again.
I'm gonna look at my butter with like a sighing eye, like whatever. Just keep on like going on with Cronus. While he licking, I'm gonna touch his shoulder and like go with him.
Does Killian actually take out another book?
if WoW let me, if WoW let
No.
me, then I will.
Another
No,
wisdom save.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna be snapping at you to keep going, and I'm watching your little shifty rogue hands, little sleight of hand.
Yeah, Wolford checks his sword again. Is there any different reaction now, Brett?
Yeah, then I won't probably.
All your little firefly mimics on your sword are gone because they went off we'll say off the map of your blade. When they went up in the dome physically, they mimicked that. So they did the same. Kind of like how do I explain it? The firework.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay. My sword definitely wants us to get out of here fast.
So the group's going up.
Yes. I found the thing here. So your game stats are replaced by the stats of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores.
Cool.
All the rest are, and all my skills for saving throws, and proficiencies. So
Right.
just
So pretty much the top 3 skills you change for beast.
yep.
You can still cast.
No.
I cannot cast.
Yeah, they can they can maintain concentration, but they cannot cast anything.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
also think they can't speak.
Yeah, so if you cast something with concentration before you wild shape, it stays, but you can't do it while you're wild shaped.
Yeah, not until level 18.
Like, if you can maintain your charisma, are you gonna be like a beautiful cat, like a beautiful panther?
My charisma is real low.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Charisma would be my dump stat, so my charisma is real bad.
That's why-
Usually these monsters do not have good charisma, but I think if a druid have like high charisma, isn't that mean that this beast is
Attractive.
a beautiful beast,
Yeah,
a
she's
sexy beast?
So is it like Disney Panther, or we're talking like
Eyelash and
Yeah.
everything.
Conan Panther?
it's more like Panthro from Thundercats. You know, I'm not trying to make friends. I'm trying to
Okay. So who is Kronos and Piper still first going up?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I would like the two of you to give me a perception check, please.
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
give myself
gonna
guidance.
5 of my luck point into this one because I didn't roll a good roll in this turn. I never
Oh
mind.
no!
17 total.
What did you roll?
I got
Oh.
a 3.
How many luck points did you use, Kronos?
I added.
I didn't
added
use that. I
5,
used
but I don't
guidance.
think yeah,
Okay.
but
Oh,
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
well,
How much did guidance gave you? 16.
Well, my roll was a 16 plus 1 for guidance, so 17 total.
Okay. All right. I got you. I didn't see that one above it. Cool. So, Cronus, you're gonna, as you doing like that last circle, you're gonna see what appears to be an exit in the geode wall, and you can kind of see it emerges outward a little bit, the opening maybe to like a ledge, and you can kind of see some light.
Can I look around to see if there's any other like traps or anything, and then if there's not, tell the party. I think this is the exit.
Yep, go for it. Tell me.
All right, Wolfric attempts to grab a 4th and final book.
Val's gonna snap at him.
All right, I got 3 of them, so I guess that's a start. I shouldn't be greedy. I didn't look at what they were. I just grabbed 3 books at random as we were going up. This thing's like, I'll look at this later. That one too. That one as well.
You want me
Toss
to?
them into my bag.
Do you want
So,
me to roll for something or?
You were doing the roll your investigation if you're checking for traps.
17 for investigation.
So as best you can tell, you look around, you're like, this is like a pristine geode cut through exit. Something like a gnome specialty carver would have just like, this is my greatest exit ever.
So I guess I'll this human beacon of light will turn back to the group and say, "All right, everyone, walk toward the light." That's not me.
Oh, wait, I see a light. Walk towards it.
So yeah, the group gets up there, and you're gonna see a ledge, and it's gonna be connected to upper grotto ruins by vines wrapped around masonry, almost like hanging vine bridges heading out from the cliff.
Does it look stable?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a group perception check, please, if the party would like to proceed.
Does my obsession affect my perception?
Yeah, you get disadvantage.
Is it
Yeah.
gone now, or is it always still like, oh wait, the books?
You need take a long rest before it to go away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
you're still at disadvantage.
Now, will having put exhaustion level 1 in my conditions, will that make my roll with disadvantage, or do I have to roll twice still?
I don't
that-
think I need to roll twice to make it worse.
Yeah, you have to roll twice to make it worse.
Okay.
I roll
wasn't
a
sure if
nat
the
20 and a
aptitude
1.
stealth, that's why.
Yeah, what? I wouldn't-
Well, I don't think I can roll much worse than that.
I got a modified 20.
Roll a nat 20
No,
and
wait,
a 1.
21.
Oh,
Sorry,
good.
modified 21.
Well, 7 is what I got.
I got 21 too.
Okay, so what the party's gonna see, traversing bridges, arches, and the occasional fallen tower, you scramble through tangled hundreds of feet above the lake. So you started at the bottom by the water, and now that you made it up to there, higher, you can see where you started down low, and it's all these hanging bridges with vines and like remember how I said the plant vegetation was alive at some point, so it's like grab pieces of rock and like form bridges just spidering everywhere. So the air is cool and fresh. You feel the outside world, just you can sense it. It's like I say, you feel it in your bones. I'm almost out. But you do see a bunch of bats flying around. Some big, some you might even say giant.
Oh,
But they're roosting in alcoves, and they're tucked into suspended ruins. So they're not in attack mode, if that makes sense.
what time of day is it here? Is it evening, day? What is it?
Let's say this is a nice morning with a little hint of dew in the
Oh,
air.
good. They won't swarm us in 10 minutes then.
And at your first glance, everybody in the group will be like, "Hey, these bats really don't care that we're here."
Do you want to go quietly past the bats just to don't disturb them?
Yeah,
I
how
think
about a
that's a
group
great
stealth check
idea.
to see if we can pull that off?
Yes, as I'm clinking and chinking through the steps. Yeah, I'll go quietly, no problem.
Yeah.
Are they?
As I got disadvantage on all my skill check, let's do it.
Yes, we are going to die.
No, just
Are
some of
they-
us.
Got plenty of
There's
healing in the
some of
party.
it.
I don't think so. He said they were roosting, so I don't know.
They're roosting, but are they like sleeping, or are they just chilling?
So like, I'm not a farmer, but I can picture like if you were like, you go into a chicken coop and they're like sitting on their nest and doing whatever bats do. They're just like hanging out.
Mm.
Okay.
Are-
Can I pet one?
Ugh.
They do see y'all, but they're not.
Mm.
Okay, that's good.
I'd like to interface with one of the bats.
You would like to what?
I want to pet one.
Oh no.
You want to?
I
Yeah,
knew this would happen.
they're like
Wait.
they're like
Piper,
parakeets with fur.
Piper, you can
Yes.
talk to them, right?
Why?
talk to them?
I mean, I can talk to one, and I think most animal do speak to one. I'm not sure.
Do you want to talk to them? There's a bunch of them.
Why do I want to talk to a bat?
We are
The
gonna
bat is getting
walk
so
past
offended that you're
them.
talking about it like it's not there.
Okay, yeah, I gotta figure. Excuse me.
chestnut
excuse
fur.
me.
Yeah. Go be nice to them so they
Alright,
don't
who-
bite us.
Who's talking
Yeah.
to a bat?
I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
Bruce?
We are passing like peacefully. No.
Yeah, I don't know what a bat would sound like.
He's-
But I'll just-
I'm speaking in Sylvan, so I think they can understand me.
okay, so they're gonna look at you like, and look at the whole group, almost like, okay, carry on.
Thank you.
Also, I think one of our friend want to pet them, so ask for consent.
Would you would you be kind if my friend like want to interact with you?
like, yeah, I want to pat the. It's like I want to pat the bat, but I don't know if I should.
It'll tell you pets are fine, but just don't get hostile.
Okay, I just gonna translate into Oscar, right?
Yes, I'm gonna give like pets.
Oscar. Okay, yeah, I was gonna.
We gonna
man,
okay.
just
I will
be
go pet
gentle.
the bat too. Just curious.
So
Yeah,
you're
the
saying
belt is
Tell Bat-
surprisingly
I
smooth and
gotta
soft,
tell
which
Bat
is
like
crazy.
just. I gotta tell Bat by Killian, by him.
Okay, so I'm just scritching behind his wings, and I'm gonna be like, hey, ask them if they've seen anything. Ask them what they know about this place. But I'm gonna give him a little wing massage while you do that.
All right, give me a dex check at disadvantage.
All right. Check.
You're what they call a problematic character. You know that, right?
No.
No, this is fun. This is fun. Let's continue this.
This is something I think most of us would actually do in this situation, so it's not that weird at all.
Mhm.
One level of exhaustion, one level of rabies.
What'd you get?
Well,
I got a 5.
that was a save, right?
That was a save. Yeah, you said with disadvantage.
Well,
No, he
it
said
should
he
be
said a dex check, not a dex save.
a dex,
Oh,
a dex
yeah,
check.
exactly.
Oops,
Yeah.
oops.
Your
oops.
ability.
It might be
to-
better. Look on the
Yeah.
bright side.
And it was.
With disadvantage.
Oh yeah, with disadvantage. Oh.
What did you do?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh.
better.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Okay,
So
okay, that's good.
yeah, so it's gonna accept your pet and maybe give you a little, a little head nods on your hand and appreciate
Also-
that, and he'll let you know, he'll kind of reiterate in bat language, if you guys want to get out of here, you got to go up.
I'm gonna translate that to the group. We
Huh.
have to go up.
I trust this bat. Go up.
I died
Also
for
did-
this bat.
Also, did I
Where do these
get
bridges
rabies?
go? They go up.
Did the bat really bite me by like, Piper order? Or,
Yeah.
or did they not?
No bites yet, but I mean, so I mean, as you look up, you kind of see almost like a maze of what you would call the bridge goes across, but then it kind of like not spirals, but just like zigzags in different directions. So no matter which way you go, the only way out is up.
Mhm.
So directional wise, straight, right, or left, as long as you see one that's going up, that's where you got to go.
Mm.
All right.
So would the group like to proceed up? I will tell you, as you look down, you are,
Which you should never do.
yeah, a fall would be fatal because you are very high up.
Mm.
100 feet.
200 feet from where you went into the cliff, so 200 plus.
I say we make like Carl and keep going up.
Onward and upward.
Who's
Do
Carl?
you want
From
to
up.
tie a rope? Do you
Okay.
want to tie a rope onto each
I
other?
have to look
so
it
like,
up.
What did Theodora tie on the railing? I forgot.
Just a little piece of rope.
Okay. All right. I was just saying, I couldn't remember what you tied if you needed to go back. I might have said too late. But
Something disposable.
yeah.
So if we continue to go up, did you said that there's a chance that we will fall or something?
No, I said if you do fall, it could be fatal. I mean, there always is a chance, I guess, if your brother trips you and you fall over.
No, I'm pretty sure they are into. They're actually trying to kill each other. Wait, they aren't, are they?
I don't know.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that yet.
Piper, are you gonna trip Killian on the way up?
Possibly, no, not yet. I mean,
Not
Not yet.
yet.
I mean,
Oh,
I want to believe my little brother, but if it's gonna cause his death, I'm not gonna do it yet.
Let's
All
see
right.
now. If
Do you-
I have to go, I'm
do you
taking
want-
you with me. No, and they both fall.
Yeah.
So Kronos, you going up?
Yep.
You
Up.
gonna lead?
So I
you-
mean, unless there's something that out of the ordinary, the railing, the way up, even though it's left, right, center, it looks stable. It doesn't look like it's just gonna collapse on us, turn into a ramp.
Give me one perception check, Kronos, for the bridge and your general surroundings.
All right, I'll give myself guidance.
Use your luck points if you have
I
any.
mean, I had
Ooh.
just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. So you're gonna notice, just like in the beginning, Cronus is gonna look down at his feet, and you can remember you're standing on vegetation, and you're gonna start to see some fairly large green spiders in the vines underneath you, and as you're kind of looking around, they kind of like pop up and then go back down, and they're little burrows in the vines.
They're like normal size spiders, not what we fought earlier, right?
Not giant. I mean, I would say like maybe almost tarantula size.
Ha!
You kind of get the feeling that it's just like the bats. As long as you don't mess with them and you keep moving, you're
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I guess I'll just proceed upward, and I'll try to not step on any dens or holes or anything like that. So
Okay. I
All right.
while I'm walking with him, it's gonna say like excuse me, it's the one like tell the spider do not bite us, we come in peace.
We don't step on the spider.
Yeah, one of the spiders is gonna look up at Piper as he's going by and gives him like a little leg up.
Oh.
I can tell him, but bite that one, bite that guy, and I'm gonna point back at
I'm
Julian.
gonna die from poison or something. Stop.
So as you go up, I mean, you got to know that it's quite a few levels, and it kind of seems the higher and higher you get, you're gonna start to see some objects on the walls around you, but they're not the bats. They kind of look like webbing, almost cocoon-like.
Not suspicious at all.
But you still have to traverse kind of like around them.
Does it look like there's something in those
Why
features?
Give me another investigation check, please.
From the group or for just him?
Tell you what, yeah.
I mean, we are not doing any better. Like our agent said, it's still dumb, but yeah.
Okay, with Kronos, you're gonna start to notice there's a few isolated goblins, orcs, and gnolls are hanging in the webbing, and they are they are dead, but not too old.
Oh, no.
Super.
So
why birth around that thing? Let's just avoid that thing.
So
fresh kill, a few days old maybe.
A few days old.
So then
How far away from them? How far away from us are they?
So
They're hanging right in front of us, or directly above us, or are they off to the side or
like
something?
surrounding. So I mean, if you want to we'll just trim the surroundings down a little bit. Say like you're going around in a scaffolding or something,
Mhm.
and you know, you can almost reach out and touch them if you want. I don't know if you should, but
Mm-mm.
they're
Mm-mm.
not like
Yeah,
hanging,
wait.
they're not hanging in space, but
Wolfrick's like,
I smack him.
but I want to touch him.
I'll hold his hand. I will point to the corpse, and I will go, "Don't do it."
Okay, fine.
Yell back to Panther
He was gonna
Val, be
try and
like,
search the body, but Keelan wouldn't let him.
okay.
can I yell back to Panther Val and say, tell them to keep all their hands and feet in the ride at all times?
Just nod.
Did the group want to do a perception check also?
Sure.
Yes.
It might prove to be helpful.
So,
Why?
Wow.
quick question. Oh, oof, that was not
Oh
helpful.
wow. Oh, modified
uh,
12 for Wolfrick.
That
So-
is not good.
So, quick question though. We could all see the webs though, right?
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay, we could see them. Okay.
So
Anyone in the group
Val-
is arachnophobia?
Val, you're gonna notice that the vines don't look strong enough to be holding y'all up, but for some reason they are. So, and was Killian the 19 the highest?
No. I got an 8 because that's a good one. I roll at disadvantage.
Ah, okay.
I got a modified 12.
Wait, was mine the?
So
This is
Don't
horrible.
worry, don't worry, I never roll above 10
That's
since.
yeah, so
Oh,
Killian,
Shit.
Killian's like, yeah, those look like cocoons.
Damn.
Yeah, that's.
That was actually an 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oscar too. Yep, cocoons. I concur on the cocoons.
I read a book about this once.
What?
Did not turn out well for the people in those cocoons.
Mhm.
Would anyone like to do a group intelligence check of your?
Yes.
surroundings?
After that perception, yes.
That I would love to.
Let me see
Intelligence.
if I got anything above 10 this time.
Oh,
Oh,
my
don't
goodness
jinx it.
gracious.
I got an actual 0, so I'm not even gonna roll a second time because
What,
I got a
0.
13. Is that good?
I got a modified 20.
Intelligence? Yep.
Intelligent.
Yeah, intelligence.
Nat 20.
Woohoo!
Okay, so yeah, Killian, you're gonna notice you finally get to see. Oh yeah, I see the orcs and the goblins in there. But Val and Wolfric, you're gonna
Nat
see
20 on that investigation.
ceramic fragments in the different cocoons that didn't have any creatures in them. And they're almost like translucent blue porcelain.
Hmm.
And you're also going to notice, the both of you, that again, none of the garden elements belong together. It's just a mismatch, kind of like the ruins down below. It's just absence of a coherent style. And no structural elements connect or could connect to one another, but it just seems to exist. So it's almost like you're in a strange place that shouldn't work, but actually works. If that makes sense or not. Would anybody like to do anything with the translucent blue ceramic stuff?
Yeah, with that investigation check, would I be able to pluck one or two down?
You can pluck it, but who wants to do that?
I will.
Uh,
I'm pretty stupid and I don't know
I-
better. So
I think if there is a curse or magic, I should do it because I am a satyr and I'm resistant to magic.
Are we gonna mess with this thing when there's like literally dead bodies up there?
I light
Yes.
a torch.
Yeah.
Sure.
I light a torch because
Okay.
Harper, you grabbing some?
Yeah, why
I
not?
will assist you, Piper, with whatever if I can. I will take the help action.
I'm gonna need another guidance from Val too.
Well,
Is that
yeah,
okay?
I'll give it to you because she's still Panther. She can't do that. So
Oh,
since I'm
yes,
right
yes.
next to you, so I'll give you guidance.
I'm gonna like group. I'm ready. and I'm
I'll
gonna-
stay away from Piper as far as possible without touching any of
Yeah,
those
Wolfric
things.
basically holding on to Piper in case something tries to grab him. He can pull him back down. So this is
I keep-
his help action.
Yeah, I gotta kick Killian after this, but yeah, let's go. Okay, what do we have to roll?
All right. So you grab a piece. Give me your best history check. Right.
History check. Is that with advantage?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Get it.
Anything above 10, please. I never
Don't-
got anything above 10 in this.
And wait, with advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
And guidance.
That-
I mean,
Oh,
guidance and
okay.
stuff.
might be able to break
Yeah.
10 with that.
Yeah.
What was guidance?
Finally,
Yeah,
Mhm.
10.
above, I reached 10 in this session.
10 even.
Oh
Um,
my God, Piper.
Seriously, that is the only time I got a 10.
but all right. So with that awesome 10, um, you're gonna notice that you won't know the exact composition of the clay, but you can tell that it's really it's worth something. It's worth something. And it kind of like resembles what you found down below when you first started. The turquoise disc. And you're gonna kind of get the sense that it's from classical elven and dwarven schools.
Okay. Anything
Hmm.
else?
Um, the gardens, you kind of get this feeling that the gardens contain much more eclectic mixes of styles from a very broad range of time periods. So it's almost like you get hit with like a time warp sense as soon as you just pick this thing up. You're like, whoa, I just like experienced the past type of thing.
Okay, I gonna explain to the group that this thing is Lilith, and it kind of gave us a sense of the past, and it's also recorded in Dwarvish and Elvish languages. Is anyone like proficient in those languages?
I am.
Mm.
Yeah, Elvis.
I got Elvin.
I got
Yeah, we-
Dwarvish and Elvish. Oh, but I
Okay.
can't talk. Never mind.
I'm dwarvish and gnomish.
I gonna put it down and start
Do,
use
do you
my
want
minor
do you,
illusion
do you
to
want
write
to keep
down.
going first? Do you
Huh?
want to keep going first? Because I don't think we should stay near this thing for long.
Are we gonna take this with us? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got a backpack. Why not?
okay,
Mhm.
let's go.
Grab
Yeah.
one we
Deal.
can break
Grab and go.
free and just keep it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the group wants to go for it. So you just took one piece, Piper?
Should we go for
Well, how many
Is
was
that
there?
Oh,
is
okay.
there another piece? Like,
Since you are still there, I'm gonna do this.
no, I just want to know how many this thing
Well,
have.
I'm telling you, there were 9 pieces total. So
Okay,
I will allow you to grab more if you like.
Yeah, just take it
Wolfric
all.
will assist with that. We can piece it together later, and then we can have someone who's mending on it. Wink, wink.
Yes,
It'll be worth
Okay.
more than the whole piece.
that's true. Let's grab it all. Foop, 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 and go.
Okay.
Yep. Grabbing leaves as they fall from the tree branch.
So as the group's going up, you can almost see the top. It's almost there, and you're gonna hear some rustling from down below. And as the group, I guess, kind of looks down, you're gonna notice some of those larger bats just like take flight, and it'll just like shooting out of the top of the opening.
Is it like they're running from something?
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, I have to do an insight. I can't just ask you that. I'm gonna do an insight check to see if they're running
Is
from
it like
something.
running from something, or is it
Okay.
something below?
Yeah. So I mean,
Modified 16.
I mean, as far as
Are
you
they
can,
fleeing from something?
as far as you can tell, it's just like a. I'm not big on bats, but you know, like how they go in and out of caves, like they're either going out to find food or they coming back to roost. It's that I would say a routine travel pattern. Going
Okay.
in, going out, going in, going out.
Because we're that we're going to
Okay.
hear a noise and then see a massive apex predator coming our way.
It's
Yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
normal travel pattern. They're not hostile at the moment.
I just the only question is, aren't we like in the early morning? Why would bat go out in the morning? That is the question. But I think that is a magical bat in D&D world, so anything could happen.
This place
Yeah.
is weird already. So like,
Does anything make sense in here?
nah.
No, that's why I
Okay.
love it so much. If we can, I'd like to come back here with a proper expedition crew and just do this place from top to bottom.
That's true. Okay.
Imagine all the
Let's-
stuff we could learn if we had an actual group of scholars, an entire expedition of them with the guards, just finding out what all this is. The
That'd be a
knowledge we
lot
could
of
gain.
logistics work. I don't know.
Does anybody need a potty break or anything?
I do.
Let's take 3 minutes and be right back.
All right.
Read it. No.
He thinks it's because of the testosterone.
Oh. Go get
He's just right from working out.
it. Oh. I was confused on what you're saying. I was like, oh, I don't know what the. Oh, but yeah.
He messaged me, but
Oh, yeah.
100% side. He sends a fucking.
Nah, man, no.
Can I have that, please? Give me it. Give me. What the hell? Can I have that, please? Thank you. Ready?
It's like I'm ready to kick
Ready?
everything
Are you
over when I
ready?
take go back. Snapped.
Cute.
All right. Yeah, I gotta work midnights these next few weeks, so I have to adjust my sleeping schedule to now. I have to. Our midnights is like 10 at night till 6 or 7 in the morning. So what I'll have to do is work, drive back to the hotel, shower, go to sleep, wake up and play, and then go back to work. So I'll make it work.
Honey, please
I'm
check
sorry.
your glasses. No, don't be sorry your glasses.
No, my glasses are on my face.
Well, I don't know. You got 2 glasses.
Ready? Go get it.
Like a dog.
I know our cat likes to play fetch, but only with receipts for some reason. So
Love.
It doesn't try and tear them up.
no,
No,
he
believe
just
it or
carries
not.
them. Let me see if I could.
Yeah, they wind up like in our bed after a couple weeks. We'll wake up and there's like just crumpled paper in our bed.
Well,
Are you gonna-
I guess that's better than dead birds.
Yeah, oh, they're not outside cats.
Yeah.
They're not. We got eagles, foxes, coyotes around here.
Yeah, we don't want
All manner of like beastie.
to.
Gotcha.
Are you gonna bring it back? You bringing it back or no? Okay, he's done now.
Legit, like we lived in Jersey, and I think there were like 6 pairs of bald eagles.
Really?
We moved to Delaware. Yeah, moved to Delaware, man, and they're just like National Geographic out here. Like they're just bald eagles everywhere. I'm not. The first time I saw one, I was so impressed. The thing flew down in traffic. I almost crashed my truck because I was just like, wow. And now, like, I couldn't
Get out of the way.
They're everywhere. They're just like on me. I'm like, get off, go.
So down in Louisiana, where I'm from, we have pelicans.
Oh,
Pelicans
yeah.
are super cool.
Yeah, they
And
are.
So we have the world's longest bridge where I live. It's 24 miles across the lake. And pelicans roost and hang out across this whole bridge. And the speed limit is 65. So you'll be driving and you'll have pelicans kind of like gliding on the side of your vehicle, like 15 feet out. And it's so cool. You can almost like reach out and touch them. But I mean, they're huge. Their wingspan's like 3 or 4 feet or something like that.
Yeah, they're crazy. I've only ever seen them from like a couple 100 yards out, and they're impressive at that, dude. I couldn't imagine like, and they come in, man. They look like planes.
Yeah,
the way they fly, the formation that they hold, and they're just solid as hell. That's a solid bird, man.
Yeah, every now and then I've only seen it like 3 times in years and years, but they'll actually try and dash across and the car will hit it. And the worst one was the car in front of me. I was just driving, singing my tunes or whatever, and then all of a sudden I just see an explosion of white feathers in front of the car in front of me. Like, oh shit, that ain't good. But,
What happened?
just a pelican went down with a car doing, probably 70 miles an hour.
I imagine something along the lines of a feathery explosion.
Yeah. And probably a
Poor bird. Who cares about the person? I'm worried about the bird.
Probably a broken windshield too.
Mm.
All right, so
Yeah.
my back.
No,
I don't know if everyone's back.
I'm here.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Who had animal handling?
Oh no, not me.
not me.
Wow.
I have a +1 to animal handling.
I have a +3.
I
I'm
do.
not proficient in it.
I have a
Oh.
+4, but yeah, I'm also not perfect.
I
have
have
a
a
plus
+1,
one
so
and
you guys
proficient.
are better off.
I have a +2 and also I'm proficient in it. How did I
I have
even
a
build this
+6,
character?
and I'm proficient. So, well, actually, I have a because
Thank
of the
you.
proficiency, I have a +6.
It may come into play. But
Yeah, I think the druid is gonna carry this one.
Okay. Is Val still a panther at the moment?
How long has it been? I'm only an animal for an hour. So
You might have maybe 15 minutes left. I mean, from what y'all were experiencing inside, it seemed like years because there was just so much information dumped. But in actuality, it's less than an hour, I would say.
Does time seem to weird in here? Like, can't tell if it's been a minute or 17 days.
No.
solid answer.
Okay.
Yeah, solid.
So, Cronus, you're still first.
Yep. Trying to get the cocoons with pottery and more stable surface. So,
Okay.
Going upward.
All right. Even though there were some bodies below, the air is still kind of sweet. I mean, it's cool, it's refreshing, which is kind of weird at the same time. But you navigate these floating garden bridges, and you finally step on a solid ground. Y'all are going to pass through a deep crevice in granite, and water from melting ice trickles over moss, and it just smells fantastic. but as you do come out of this one crevice, I mean, you're gonna see just bodies sprawled across rocks and slumped over in streams, and there's a lot of dead there: orcs, green-scaled, kobolds, dark elves, some goblins, and a few gnolls.
Still fresh,
A few days, yeah.
but it smells good in here.
Yep. The air smells sweet, but death is on the ground.
Similar to what we saw coming up, like cocooned bodies, or are they different?
They're still in the fresh kill state, but not cocooned. So whatever they were wearing when they died, would anybody tell you what? Give me a group investigation check, please.
I'm thinking we should loot the bodies, but
Oh no.
Everyone
Oh.
investigation?
Yes.
Seven.
5.
Wow.
Yikes.
Nice.
I got something above 10 finally.
I got a 6.
I still roll at like disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
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 For full checking. I got a 9, but the other one was not 20.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay. So we
I
got.
feel you.
So who got? Val got the 20. What's the next lowest?
I got a 16.
I got I got a
7.
19.
Okay.
Ooh.
So 20 or above, you're gonna notice a big creature, probably a dragon, investigated the mouth of this cavern.
Hmm.
You will notice some big ass tracks.
Bye bye, kids. Have fun storming the castle. Think it'll work. It'll take a miracle. Bye bye now.
Anybody 15 or above will notice the bloody drow and cobalt footsteps lead away from the fight in different directions.
Hmm.
Did anybody have a? Let's see. You're also going to know whoever are spellcasters will know or get that sense that even though spells were thrown by whatever signs you spellcasters do, you can tell that most of the battle was close up and personal. So it was a lot of hand-to-hand melee.
Speaking of which, can I search one of the dark elf bodies? I want to see if I can come up with a good weapon for our party members. I got a 5. I don't notice any of this apparently. I just see bodies, loot, search bodies.
Yeah, you see.
I have keen in my panther form. I have keen smell.
Uh-huh.
Can I do a perception check and just like, can I smell like? I know the air smells sweet, but like, can I smell like the drow or the anybody like humany that like ran away? Like, can I like track kind of where they headed?
You can, but you may. There's so many different directions that you're picking up.
Okay.
You're kind of confused on which one is the freshest. I mean, there's fresh here, fresh there, fresh here, fresh there, and then also, maybe a big dragon.
Sure.
It's up to you if you want to try and pursue that. Did somebody wanted to go after the bodies? You said.
Yeah, Wolfric got a 5. He's dumb as bricks at this moment. So he's going to look for the most important looking drow corpse here and try to loot it.
Okay. I mean, even with a 5, you're going to notice that that most of the weapons have already been looted. But if the group's going to go rummaging,
Is there anything magical left in the corpse?
there is no magic items. But if the group, give me a thumbs up if it's going to be a group body check.
Yeah.
Okay,
mean,
how do I do that?
Thumbs up.
I gotta find it.
What is
Your
the?
thumb?
Wait, here it is.
Oh, you going?
How do I do this?
I
So
thought we were going
you can just give
physical
me a
thumbs.
physical
So,
thumb.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You were looking for the reaction thumb. Okay. So the group's gonna, even though your hands are getting all bloody and stuff, checking pockets and whatnot, you're gonna come across out of the whole lot. It might take you a few minutes. 1,250 gold pieces.
Ooh.
That was
So-
worth it.
So if somebody's got a cool calculator and just wants to divide that up right now, that'll be
Do I have an abacus? Oh, you mean in real life?
Yeah.
There's
You just
is there
take-
7 of us?
Yeah, 7 of us.
178.
That's a lot of gold. This was worth it.
Are we
we
each
almost
taking
ha-
our share?
We almost had enough for like Revivify Sky. Keep going.
Yeah, if everybody wants to just go ahead and put that in your inventory each. That way you don't have to worry about it later. Unless you want somebody to hold it all.
I mean, do we have like? Do we?
What about
keep
the
money
3.5?
bonus?
That's yeah. I've been keeping track. I mean, we still got the 500 silver and then this 1250 that we got.
I'll leave it up to the group if y'all want to have like so much a person evenly, or do each a certain amount and keep some in a party pool if somebody needs something later.
Yeah, how about like 100 to everybody and then the rest in the pool?
All right.
I'm down for that. I'm down for
Sounds
that.
good.
100 gold is good. This is a big payday early on in the game.
You said
110.
170.
178, but we're giving.
Yeah, I
we're
gotta
gi-
remove 70.
Oh, okay.
He already
Yeah,
had
but I
it
just
in
need
his
100
pocket.
gold, so yeah.
Give it back.
All
Okay.
right. So you looted the bodies, and as you start to look around, everybody's all happy. Their eyes are gold, gold, and you're gonna look up. You're gonna start. I'll send you a picture in a second, but you start to realize you're like on snowy mountain slopes, and there's stars are twinkling in the crisp skies, and there's a dense tree line down below. And I will send you somewhat of a picture to try and give you an idea. And it'll be in Messenger also. It's the quickest way to get y'all a picture instead of trying to close windows when I'm in this hotel. So if that doesn't work for anybody, just let me know and I'll readjust.
Pretty. Spoopy.
Yeah. So
That's what we see now.
yeah, that's kind of what you see. Death below, but fresh air and up, pretty skies and pretty view. And as y'all are just taking all this in, you're gonna hear just and there is going to be a big silver dragon landing right behind the group.
Oh,
I thought that was Bob.
Isn't that
Level 2.
lovely?
Level 2.
let's go.
Out of character, I think it's good because the silver dragon is a good dragon.
Well,
Yeah, Wolford's like, oh, that is so cool. A silver
Well-
dragon.
Wilfric is
Killian's
friend of
dragon
dragon.
friend.
Oh yeah, Killian.
I mean, they are infamous for being the most friendly to humanoid race, so I think it's good.
Yeah, Wolford's on patting Keelan's shoulders. And he's like, it's a silver dragon. I didn't think they were real. This is so
And,
cool.
it's gonna land and put its head down and kind of slowly investigate each person, just kind of like put its nose close to each one of y'all and kind of give a sniff and go to each one. And it's pretty much gonna just wait for y'all response.
I'm gonna pat his nose when it goes to sniff.
Because I am the highest charisma, I'm gonna walk out with my lute and like, hello, mighty dragon. I'm gonna play some pay some note. Ding, 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 ding.
Well,
We are a humble traveler coming by, and still lost. Yes, we are lost. That is true though. We are lost in the unknown
You're lost.
realm or something.
can I nudge Killian and be like, hey, aren't you a friend of Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, show him that platinum dragon. It would get on his good side. Is an offering.
I mean, that's just the kobold talking, not the dragon.
It's still a
Uh,
platinum dragon, and dragons like shiny stuff.
Kobolds are baby
I-
dragons in a sense.
I will take out the thing and I
Okay.
will give it to Piper since he's doing the talking. And I will take a step back.
Nah, because I love my brother so much, I'm gonna pull him. Come with me. And my little brother here is he's called a friend of a dragon. So I want to show you that we mean no harm or disrespect.
My hands are covered in blood right now. Don't mind that, but yeah, yeah.
I gotta like.
Oh yeah, Wolfric says, "Oh yeah, we came up here and we found a slaughter. We looted the bodies. They weren't gonna need it. They were already dead. That wasn't our doing."
That, the dragon's gonna. I mean, it's gonna first see Killian and Piper together. Do you show him the dragons? What you found?
Yes.
Okay.
Since the group.
Colin
So
told you to.
it's gonna look at Killian and look at the double dragon that you had from that crystal blade, and it's almost gonna like give you a pause for a second, a slight nod, and just have like a big grin, almost like he couldn't believe his eyes that you have that in your hands, but he's also gonna say in common, "Well done." Anything that the group has found, you are welcome to keep.
Thank you. May we know your name, Sir Great Dragon?
I had it somewhere. Just give me a few minutes.
I don't know what my name is.
Yeah.
I forgot my name.
My
in
friends call
common.
me
Let me
Silver,
check
but
real
my friends
quick.
call me Silver, but 1
Is it
second.
Long John Silver?
No.
No.
Hold on 1 second.
I just realized I got a persuasion 5. Where did that come from?
What are you trying to persuade?
I don't know. I just realized that because I took a glance at it. But like,
Not to
that's
eat
actually
us.
good.
Yeah, that is good.
Right. My computer is slow, of course.
That's all
So,
right.
is it at this
That's
point?
all right.
Is it at this point Panther Val turns back into humanoid Val?
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking that, like, I'm just gonna like, pop back in my form in the middle of this. It's gonna be like,
Yeah, the
just-
dragons just like land and you just turn it back into like yourself.
Yeah, just as you see sight of it, oh shit, and then you turn back into to Al form.
Yep.
His name is Ovrienth. Ovrienth. We're gonna put it in the chat.
All right.
New friend.
It's not just new friend, okay? It's a new and powerful friend. So from now
Yeah,
on,
Killian's
anyone
making
who
so
dares
many
her,
friends.
you're gonna say like, "Do you know Dragon Oberlin? Like, do you want to mess with us? Like,
No, let's not flex that.
it's not afraid, okay? It's a buff. We have to like,
Okay.
So all right, I put it in the chat. So
Friend.
he-
The chosen.
he's gonna look at Killian and kind of like wondering why you know gave it to Piper, but he's gonna look at Killian and be like, "You are Dragon's friend."
Thank you.
That's what all those little cobalt things said. Green scales, I think they were called.
Yep. So about that time, he's gonna point with his wing and kind of point down towards the where the streams were in that picture, and kind of tell you guys that you must go down to get out of this place.
Oh wait,
We-
go ahead.
we just came up. Are we going down again?
You have to go down through the mountain path, and there is a castle that you must go to get out of this plane. You're not meant to be here.
Yeah, Wolfric says, yeah, about that. We were doing our own thing, and then a bunch of black feathers surrounded us and brought us here. Any idea what went on there? Still really confused by that.
Yeah. Ovrienth's going to tell you that, he's aware of the Raven Queen, and he doesn't get to choose who gets plopped there. But obviously you came at a bad time because there was a pretty big battle here. But unless the group would wish to stay here, I suggest you get down to the castle.
All right, Wolfric has a second question. I found a sword that sometimes talks to me. Do you have any idea what's up with this? It says it's mine now, but I haven't heard it speak since then.
There is good and bad in the castle down below, but you need to go there to get out, and you may find that answer from someone when you get there.
Someone in the castle.
I will lean into Piper and whisper to him, "Is now a good time to tell them my name? Is that a thing people do when they meet people?"
I mean, yeah, we can introduce ourselves. It's like
It's kind of awkward now that we talk a bit, isn't it?
So as the group's going to be talking to one another, Ovrienth's going to kind of give you a nod and say good luck and take off and fly down through the mountain and almost kind of like raise down below where you think that castle might be.
okay. I
Mhm.
gonna
Alright.
And then
tell.
shoot
Nice
straight
to
up.
meet you, Sir Dragon. See you
See you
soon.
later.
It
Hope we meet
almost,
again.
it almost gave you like a guiding light where you got to go, and then took straight off into the air and disappeared.
I was going to say we should meet up again for drinks or something, but I guess that didn't happen, Wolfric says. All right, towards the creepy castle, I guess.
I mean, the
So-
group
Okay.
kind of gets the sense of, you come across things and they kind of are like guiding you. Like in the beginning, it was the little vine dolls, and then fairy lights, and then bats, and then now a nice silver dragon. So I'll let the group discuss what just happened, and then we can level up.
What's going on? Sorry.
Oh,
Or
Describe, talk about what just took place.
What time is it now?
I would say
Morning,
a little
right?
before lunchtime. Yeah,
Okay. Do we want to like get down and go straight to the castle?
Probably.
I-
Wolfric says
I forgot to ask them about the thing I have hold on. What's dragon friend mean? I don't know that.
So it's
I
almost
mean-
like you get a mark of friendship of whatever dragon race you come across in the future. So
Oh,
Will it work on like evil dragon, like the chromatic dragon?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, you can find out the hard way yourself. Good luck.
yeah, so
I'm not doing that.
I could be wrong, but like from what I understand, you
so
get
Wolfric
like,
pops some ration.
Sorry, what did you say, Brett?
so like if you come across any friendly dragon races in the future,
Oh,
it
friendly.
could give you like, or maybe somewhat questionable. They might give you like a wink of, hey, like you're in the dragon club, So like if somebody's a thief, they might be in cool with a different thief gang in another place, kind of like that.
Ah, okay.
So
Okay.
it might be wise to hang on to that.
But
Yeah, how
still let
big
us
is
know
this thing? Can we
yet.
turn it into like a necklace for them?
No.
Too
And
big?
I will tell you, as y'all are discussing, go ahead and start leveling up your characters in your character sheet, and
Oh.
we can talk about if you got any questions, what to pick, as a group if you want to ask each other stuff. But I'll tell you out of game, just so you came across some ancient elvish stuff that's very valuable, and anywhere you go, it might raise eyebrows, and you might have to have an explanation on how you acquired such item. So
Mm.
just start thinking
Because-
about that for future
Because
play.
we are so cool.
Because if you're holding on to something that's essentially priceless, if it doesn't have a price, then depending on who you encounter, you might have some, as Lucy Ball would say, or Ricky. Was it Ricky? You got some explaining to do, Lucy?
Oh, can I just
Okay.
say, well, I have 3 words. Ovrienth the Chosen.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Um, how many people, I don't know, out of game would you say have come across a silver dragon that if you told somebody, hey, silver dragon said it's cool, I can have this, they'd be like, yeah, right. You never met a silver dragon. You're full of crap.
Like, you can't disprove it.
I'll
Persuasion
prove
check.
my word with a dagger on your throat.
Hey, don't be like that.
I won't. I don't think Killian can do that.
If we are we gonna go down there? What is it? The library again? Like,
I don't think so.
no, I just gonna ask if we gonna go down. If I could like Oh yes, I gonna ask Killian if we're gonna race down to the bottom.
I don't. It's a mountain, right? I don't think we can race down there.
No, I mean in the library.
You want to send
Do you
your
wanna
brother
go
down to
back?
the library?
Do you want to go back there when everything
Oh
told
no
us
no
to
no!
go
I
up?
thought we had to go down and then go
No,
out
no,
of
no.
the same.
Go
different
down the
down.
mountain on the other side.
Oh okay, yeah.
I need to choose an archetype. What should I choose?
Um,
No.
I'm gonna be an assassin.
Yeah, I guess, but like I saw like a bunch of cool stuff too. So like I can't decide.
I thought you have planned this.
I don't plan anything.
So whoever finishes leveling up and wants to share with the group what they picked up, that would be awesome. And if anybody's got any questions, if I can't answer them, if the group can help each other out.
All right. I when I leveled up Wolfric, I went with his martial arts school, the Way of the Ascendant Dragon.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes,
gained
that
deflect
is
missiles.
the new one, right?
Yeah, it's on it's unofficial material, but it sounds awesome, and we just met a silver dragon. So all the signs are streaming in and out of the game. Go this path. Yep, I can now deflect or catch missiles when I hit by a ranged attack. If I do so, the damage I take from the attack is oh my god! If I reduce the damage to 0, when I catch a missile, I can, if it's small enough for me to hold in one hand, I can use a key point to throw it back at them.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh, that's
Draconic
cool.
Disciple.
So cool.
Yeah. I can now channel my Draconic key to imbue my unarmed strikes with the essence of a dragon's breath and use my connection with the Draconic creature to magnify my presence. I gain the following benefits. When I damage a target with an unarmed strike, I can change the damage type to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. I now know Draconic, and if I fail a charisma or intimidation, persuasion, or an intimidation check, I can use my reaction to re-roll the check as I type into the mighty presence of a dragon.
Nice.
Once this, yeah, and then the final one, Breath of the Dragon. This is the one I was after. I channel
What's
my key
that?
into a destructive wave of energy like a dragon emulates. When I take the attack action on my turn, I can replace one of my attacks with the exhalation of a dragon energy in either a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. I get to choose. I choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw against my key save DC, or take damage of the chosen type equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die.
Wait, each creature, does that mean us too?
No, I hit things in front of us.
Ah, okay.
I can do that. I can actually get it to the front of the party and just blast them with a wave of draconic energy.
That's good. That's good.
I'm having trouble with my hit points. I upped my level, but I can't change my hit points. Am I missing something?
So you got to be in manual control. So if you go into preferences
Mm-hmm.
and you go to hit point type, it'll be fixed or manual.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to go to manual, and then when you go into the builder section, go to manage HP, and it'll tell you what the total possible is. Or for you can just hit up on the rolled HP 8 times, and then you can click anywhere else, and it'll adjust for you.
Okay.
Where is the preferences?
It looks like a cog.
Right next to your name should be that.
Oh, there. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, you should see like edit character, manage levels, game logs, all the way. Well, the third one from the bottom is preferences, and that's got to be set to. You have sources, dice rolling, and a couple more down, you'll see hit point type. Got to change that to manual. Then then when you go into the anvil looking thing, under class, you hit manage HP, and it'll tell you what the maximum for class is.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, my movement speed is now 40.
So I have mine. If it's okay with the group, I have a plan for my character, and I kind of want to like surprise everybody with it, if that's okay. More RP reasons.
Sure.
So
that's interesting.
He's a spy.
He's a traitor.
Yeah, he's actually chaotic evil. He's gonna kill everybody.
because I have a plan for this next level. Once I start using certain spells, things might actually start happening to me. So it works both mechanically and
things start happening to you.
All right, I'm gonna Google that.
Well, Brett, I told you what I was gonna do. So
I know. Cool, man. Yeah, whatever. If it's available in there, it doesn't matter to me.
So are we going to be taking a long rest? Because I kind of want to also be part of this RP thing. So
yeah, quick long rest after you level up, just to make sure that everything resets.
Recover
We just pick the subclass and put our HP up, and that's it, right?
Yeah, and both of your exhaustions will go away as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now I don't know if you gain any other as a rogue, if you get a feature or a trait or something increased. You'd have to click. Mercy, you might be able to tell me where does he need to go directly to see if he gets another choice at something, or does it happen automatically?
Yeah, just look for your blue check mark.
Or what?
Yeah, like certain you might pick up a feat at a certain level, or you might get to choose something else.
So
in addition.
If when you made your character, if you hit guide the check mark, anytime you level up, you can hit on class features, and there'll be a blue exclamation point that'll tell you to pick a subclass, pick proficiency or whatever.
Right now, I just have the archetype, and that's about it. I could see
that is your subclass. Yes, archetype.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody, if they have additional things that they can add, that they check it.
Going up to 20.
Yeah. Biggest thing, of course, is your hit points.
By third level, everybody has their subclasses picked. A couple of them are 1, some of them are 2, but by third, everybody gets to pick their subclass.
This is like one of the most a common reason why most campaigns start at level 3 because every character is gonna have their subclass and it's gonna be relevant to like their
Oh.
backstory.
Right.
For example, Killian is an assassin, right? But he cannot be an assassin unless he reaches level T, so it kind of doesn't make sense if gonna start at level 1.
Yeah.
But it depends on the DM. If they want to
Mm.
start at level 1, that's fine.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
got it.
more about the team building. Make sure we got the right mix of people. Everybody's cohesive and can get along, and you know.
Yeah, level 1 to 3 is like a learning curve because you're gonna not have much of the class feature or not much spells. You can slowly learn D&D and it's gonna be like a baby step. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute, and I know that we have a bunch of many new players, so it's a new player friendly kind of curve.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna get exciting next week. I'll give you that.
Next week.
Yes, we send Killian to fight the dragon.
Wait.
Well, as long as nobody flipped it off when it was flying away. I mean.
We're
Second
friends, so
level?
I don't. Fine.
Now, why would somebody do